Atypical Family is the first K-drama that I would like to recommend. Some things that almost derailed me from watching this K-drama was one, I wasn't believing in the progress of this slow burn of a romance slash scam slash superpower family. And there was a point in the beginning where it was like this family with these supposed powers aren't able to use those powers until a little bit later, and there are reasons why, but it was sort of delayed in a sense of a slow burn that I almost dropped the K-drama. But there was sort of a reason why one of the female lead was holding back and lying about in a sort of negative way, and then you could tell that the main male lead wasn't really ready, but you didn't know if he would ever be ready, in a way that you empathized for him, but were sort of like, okay, at what point is he going to try again? You know, gearing you to not give up on it before you've really gotten into the nitty gritty of it, because I almost dropped it and I would have regretted that. Beyond that, it's a great romance. It shows the challenges of these two main characters, a lot of character development. The male lead's young daughter is like the best part of the show because she's so smart and honest, and her development is really interesting as well. And then you have that really cool power element that brings it all together. The other K-drama that I want to recommend is called Miss Night and Day. Now, I rarely recommend something that hasn't been finalized and that all the episodes are done, but I'm having such a fun, entertaining time while watching this that I just feel like it feels right. I just have to say that the performances are stellar. It's great comedic timing. There's a bit of a fantasy element to it. There is also a crime element to it, but not in the way that a lot of K-dramas recently have sort of thrown that in there. And it doesn't work. In this drama, it does work. It makes sense, and it's clear from the beginning why there's a connection to one of our main female leads. The chemistry between the two male leads who are basically fighting for the attention of the main young female lead, because there's a young version of her and there's an older version of her, and when you watch the K-drama, you'll understand why. This is the first time in a long time where I'm like rooting for both of them. Like, there's not one that I choose over the other. They're both great. They're not without their flaws, of course, but that's something to get into at another time. And I also like the take on young adulthood, or at least in your 20s, where you're struggling with the realities of life, like getting a job and what happens after you get the job, and just all the like growing pains that come with life, and how that's being portrayed in, I feel like, a very realistic way. And I just really recommend this K-drama, and I'm hoping that the final episodes are just as good as the ones that I've seen up to this point. I guess we'll see.